Alright, this is intermediate lesson 7, plane figures. A lot of blanks here on your paper, so that's going to mean lots and lots of writing. Let's first talk about an angle. Well, before we talk about an angle, we got to talk about a ray. A ray essentially is a segment that goes forever in one direction. Not a band, in just one way. If you take two rays and you put them together so that their endpoints touch, the combination of those two rays make an angle. Where they meet, that's called vertex. It's this little guy right here. This here is the angle. And in this case, it's made up of these two rays. You got a red ray, you got a purple ray. Angles are measured in degrees, and they're also measured in radians. We won't get into radians at this point. Typically in a coordinate plane, x, y coordinate plane, the positive x-axis we call 0 degrees, and we rotate counterclockwise around this, and those are positive angles. So this would be 90 degrees, 180, 270, back to the beginning is 360. So if an angle is 90 degrees, you can state that by putting the symbol here, which also means 90 degrees. That is called a right angle. Hopefully you remember that from geometry. If you have an angle like this, it's called a straight angle. If that is broken apart like so, angles 1 and 2 are called a linear pair. Why does that matter? It matters because a linear pair is always supplementary. If you add the measures of a linear pair, it always equals 180 degrees. It's going to come up in some of the problems. Let's see, what else do we have? Some more facts. An acute angle. So we had a right angle. It's exactly 90 degrees. An acute angle is less than 90 degrees, but also greater than 0. Acute angle is less than 90 and greater than 0. An obtuse angle is an angle that is greater than 90 degrees. Let me rewrite that. It's greater than 90 degrees, but it's less than 180. Let's talk about vertical pairs, vertical angles. So if you have two lines that intersect each other, like so, it's going to make 4 angles. We talked about linear pair a second ago. Angles 1 and 2 are a linear pair. Angles 2 and 3 are a linear pair. Angles 3 and 4 are a linear pair. Angles 1 and 4 are a linear pair. Two angles who are not adjacent to each other, like 1 and 3, they're called vertical angles. Also, angles 4 and 2 are vertical angles. Why do we care? Vertical angles are always congruent. So let me draw that picture again. That one there is getting kind of messy. Two lines intersecting. Angles 1 and 2 are vertical angles. They have to be congruent. Same number of arcs means congruent to each other. These two angles here have to also be congruent to each other. Vertical angles are always congruent to each other. Let's talk about parallel. Let's say that we're told that line L is parallel to line L2. The symbol here is parallel. That means that those two lines are in the same plane and they never touch each other. They go on forever without touching. Same number of arrows like this means parallel. Alright, going over lots of stuff here. Let's say we have two parallel lines. And they are cut by a transversal. Transversal means that the line touches both of them. It's going to make a series of angles. It's described in another video what happens. I'll just go through this again. Let's say this is angle X. Let's not say that. Let's say that's angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't matter how they're labeled. Combining some facts that we know and that we've learned. For example, we just learned vertical angles are congruent, so angles 1 and 3 have to be the same. We talked earlier in a previous video that angles 3 and 5 are alternate interior angles. Those are always going to be congruent when you have parallel lines. Angles 5 and 7 are vertical angles. Angles 2 and 4 are vertical angles, so they're congruent to each other. Angles 4 and 6, alternate interior angles, they're congruent. Angles 6 and 8, alternate interior angles, they're congruent. So in this picture, every angle that has one arc is the same. Every angle that has an arc with a little dash on it is the same. If you grab any two different angles, such as angles 1 and 2, those have to be supplementary, which means you add them, you get 180. This is true every time you have two parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, ready for an example? Let's do this example. We're told here these lines are parallel. It says angle B is 60 degrees. Let me just mark that in my picture. It's important when you do these problems, you write the information into your picture. And what is E? Well, let's mark all the ones that are the same as B. E is not the same as B, so that must mean it's its supplement. So 60 degrees plus the measure of angle E has to equal 180. Therefore, the measure of angle E is 120 degrees. So 120 plus 60 is 180. Another example. What is the value of X? I told you previously that if two angles make up a straight angle, they're called a linear pair. If a straight angle, it's 180 degrees. A linear pair is supplementary. Must mean that X is 150 degrees. Boom. Let's see, what else? Anything else I need to tell you here? I don't think so. How about that? That was quick. Exercise set 7. Do it with a big old smile on your face.